You know, Briggs& Stratton has been around for well over 100 years with, well, we know because they make great engines. Well, they also power wonderful generators. And here at Security Electronics in the generator store on Fire Tower Road in Pass Christian, they've got a great selection of them. Tom Oliver, how are you, buddy? Good to see you as always.
Doing good. Very good.
Now, Briggs& Stratton, as I mentioned, they've been around a long time. The lawn mowers, about any kind of thing. I had a mini bike back when I was a kid that had a Briggs& Stratton engine in it. But I mean, with generators, tell you what, they are top quality. They really have it. You've got a great selection of them.
Absolutely. The Briggs& Stratton line is a great line of generators. There's so many positives about the Briggs& Stratton generators. We've got the load management, which allows you to temporarily turn off things such as water heaters and allow you the capacity of the generator to start up your AC units.
Keep your refrigerator and freezers running. That's always a big thing.
Right. We've got a 10-year parts, labor, travel, factory warranty on the primary line of the Briggs units.
Mm-hmm. So if I have any problems within that time, you fix it for nothing.
And Briggs& Stratton's a great company to work with. We call technical. They can help you immediately if it's something we can't figure out on our own right off the bat. Mm-hmm. You don't wait on hold for an hour for somebody to answer the phone. It's just a great group of people to work with.
Tell us about some of these units that you have here. You have a small one here. You know, I mentioned my house was about 1,300 square feet. You said this was be a perfect size for a house like that.
That's a 12 kW unit. It's a 12 kW air-cooled unit. They range from 8 kW up to 20 kW for the air-cooled units, and then the liquid-cooled units are above that for larger homes, commercial installations, whatever it may be.
Okay, but what about this unit right here?
That's a 20 kW unit. That's our most popular Briggs& Stratton unit. That unit comes with a 10-year parts, labor, travel, comprehensive factory warranty.
Mm-hmm. And then about what of a size house would that handle?
Depending on what you have that's gas on the house, typically up to about 4,000 square feet.
Wow.
Because of the load management, normally we would only be up to maybe 2,500 square feet. Mm-hmm. But with the load management, we can, again, temporarily turn something off, give you more capacity, and then bring the load managed equipment back on after you start up your AC units, because they draw a lot more power to start up initially.
Now, if somebody's interested in getting one of these generators, do you go out to their home, give them an evaluation, and make recommendations?
Absolutely. We try to get all the basic information from the customer up front. And then once we get all that, we'll figure out what size generator we think we're going to need to install for the customer. Mm-hmm. And then we'll go out and do a free site assessment to tie everything down and be sure that we've got everything figured for what the customer may require.
Yeah, because I mean, every family's going to be different. I mean, as far as what they use appliance-wise in their home, what they have appliance-wise in their home. They might have two upstairs and downstairs air conditioning units, and you have to take all that into consideration whenever you're picking one out for them.
Absolutely, and most houses require or have a 200 amp electrical service on the home, so in that case we would install a 200 amp automatic transfer switch. Mm-hmm. So when the utility power goes out, the generator system knows the power's gone out. It'll start the generator up, transfer the generator over, house goes on generator power, and it'll run indefinitely on the generator power until the utility power comes back on. That'll transfer back, and then the generator will shut off and wait till the next time.
Wow.
So on some of the bigger houses...
I was going to say, what about this big thing?
This is actually a 400 amp split 200 amp automatic transfer switch. We sell a lot of these. You can install two 200 amp panels, maybe a 200 amp inside, a 200 amp outside, and then instead of having to have a high dollar 400 amp panel, it's a lot more efficient. This transfer switch costs considerably less than what some of the other manufacturers cost for a standalone 400 amp switch.
Wow. Now, if you need something really, really big for a really, really big house, let me show you what else he's got. Tell us about this big dog.
Okay, well, this is a liquid-cooled BriggsStraton generator that we're fortunate to have in it this time. We've ordered this in for a customer. It's going on the truck and going to be installed later this week. So this is a 35 kW BriggsStraton liquid-cooled generator, which will handle quite a bit more than what the air-cooled generators will run.
Was that a race car engine in there?
Well, it's actually it's manufactured by PSI, who's a high-performance engine manufacturer. They build a lot of engines for the generators in order to get enough power to create the electricity they're rated to put out.
About how many square foot would this one handle?
Well, this generator is going on a home that's 6,500 square feet.
Wow, that is huge. Do they make them bigger?
They do. This is a 35 kW. We currently are installing generators up to 150 kW, which you could run
A hospital?
like, well, not quite that big, but you could run like 150 kW. You could run like 10 standard houses off of that by itself.
Really? Might be a good neighborhood investment. That is something else. That's crazy. And again, this comes with the warranty and everything on it.
This generator has a 6-year parts, labor, travel, factory warranty. I don't think that's offered by anybody else in the industry. It's a great product.
And these, you see a lot of generators that some are on the ground and some are up on pedestals, depending on the flood situation. I guess y'all, that's something that y'all look into whenever you're
We do
installing
platforms.
one.
We do platforms as well.
So
we either put them on a concrete slab, or we put them if they're in an area that needs to be elevated. If the home is elevated, we can build and install the steel frame platforms.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, if you're interested, not really sure, what you need to do is stop by and see them. They're on Fire Tower Road, just north of I-10. You take the Minge Avenue exit, go north. They're right up there here on the left-hand side. You got specials a lot of times people can take advantage of. You can go on your Facebook page, website, and check out a lot of other great things that you do have here.
And give us a call and see what we've got available at the time.
Okay. BriggsStraton, you can't go wrong with that, definitely. They've been around for over 100 years, different size of generators that they do have available here, so come on out. Security Electronics in the generator store. There's your phone number on the screen right there, so you can come by and check them out. Tom, as always, it's a pleasure to see you. And hey, time of the year, you need to get a generator in your home. This is the place to come to here, again, at Security Electronics in the generator store. They're on Fire Tower Road, just north of I-10 past Christian.